Hi, I'm Tara. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at XIXILI Intima. We are a lingerie retailer from Malaysia, and we merchandise offline and online through our own brand.com and marketplaces. Offline, you can find us at departmental stores and at our own boutiques nationwide. What we're very well known for is the quality of our products, our lingerie products. So we sell bras and panties and sleepwear as well. And our bras come in extensive size ranges from A to I cup, underbands from 65 to 110. So XIXILI was founded in 2004. What it leveraged off was the name Cecilia, which is a Spanish name. At the start of the XIXILI brand, there was a lot of European influences. We used a lot of lace, a lot of fashionable colors, brighter colors. Lingerie in the past was a lot of nudes and beiges and blacks. And so if you look at the XIXILI store, we have a lot of pastels, a lot of brighter colors as well. And so the name Cecilia, the team looked at it and went, okay, where can we take Cecilia and womanize it in a different way? So if you look at the X and the I and the letters of the word XIXILI, it's the hourglass form, the straight figure form. So this is supposed to be a play on looking at the different body shapes a woman has. And at XIXILI, we merchandise products from A to I cup and underband 65 to 110. So for a lingerie brand in Malaysia, we actually have one of the most extensive size ranges. And so that's also a play on what the name stands for. So for XIXILI, we are a homegrown Malaysian brand. We are very proud of this fact. Not many of the competitors are. There are a few that are Malaysian brands. Where we kind of run in this business in the industry is that we merchandise extensive size ranges and we provide a perfect fit experience. So we're not trying to sell sex appeal or fast fashion in any way of shape or form. We are looking at quality, we're looking at finding you the perfect fit. So if you look at our store, we have all sorts of designs, right? But not every product will fit every woman. So we will be looking at your body shape. So this comes part and parcel of making sure if you find the perfect fit for a customer. Not just having the right sizes, but having the right kind of styles. So imagine if you were buying jeans as well, you would find different cuttings and styles that fit different body shapes. So that's where we stand out, and with the look at quality. So one of the biggest challenges that we face as a company, and we're still fighting through it right now, is that the retail landscape around the world and in Malaysia has changed drastically. We have e-commerce come into the market, not only just e-commerce, but if you look at the payment methods. If you go to any shop today, there's probably like 20, 30 different QRs, which you can pay through. So many different features have been launched and to give customers different options. And so brands, I think, a lot of retail brands have to accommodate and try all these different features. A lot of our frontline training has to change as well. So one of the big challenges which I'll speak of is e-commerce. I don't remember if you remember back in the day when 11th Street first launched, they were one of the first big marketplaces. Then after that, brand.com had to be launched very quickly, and then followed by Shopee, Lazada. So these two are still very strong today, and our brand.com was launched in 2016. We went from having a warehouse that caters just to our B2B, so our delivering to all our boutiques and our consignment stores, to suddenly having to do B2C, so single pick to deliver straight to customers as well. So you can imagine how, I'm going to use this, kalang kabut, the whole system went. We didn't have our all the back ends integrated, but retail doesn't wait for anybody. The customers don't wait for anybody. The customers today adapt so quickly, and they change and they demand all these things from a brand. So a lot of processes at the start were very manual. And we had to come in and quickly do all the implementations and find the right softwares and train up the staff to make sure that everything is in a more seamless omni-channel experience. The omni-channel experience is something that we're working towards, and I don't think many of us as brands have been able to get to that final touch point where we can say we have the perfect UI UX for our customers yet. So we're still fighting this challenge, we're still working on it, and our customers have been very, very helpful in giving us feedback and giving us some level of patience in where some information flow doesn't connect all the way, but we have been taking big steps forward in this. Right, so just now I was talking about the retail challenges that we have when e-commerce came in, right? XIXILI launched in 2004 with our first boutique, and we have become well known for providing you the perfect fit. It's all about that fitting experience. Once you walk into our fitting room, the girl comes in, they measure you for the right size, they fit you in the right style of bra. And the additional touch point is that we teach you how to put on a bra, because there's only so much we can do when it comes to fitting you in the right size. But if you're not putting it on the right way, that will lead to discomfort in your everyday wear, right? So when we were launching our e-commerce, this was one of the main goals and objectives that we were looking at. How do we mimic that same perfect fit experience from our offline to our online store? So we had to look at so many different means of providing technology, but we couldn't do a immediate 30-day exchange policy where you could get the product in to your house, try it on and return it, because there were hygiene issues. There were cost issues as well when it comes to logistics. So early on when our brand.com launched in 2016, logistics wasn't as smooth and fluid. You know, back then I was calling some of these courier companies and screaming all the time, right? So what we had to look at was information flow to our customers. So things like size charts, customer service, those are the simple things that we could implement. Another thing that we found and came across, which we thought was a perfect idea and has proven to be a perfect idea, was the 3D avatar. So now if you go onto our website, you have a 3D avatar, which is an image of a model of a female figure, and you can input your measurements and your body shape, and then it will model our product onto the avatar for you. So with that, we've seen our conversions shoot up when a customer has that fitting experience online. So we are a women's brand. We serve female customers, and we serve them from a young age, from their teenage years all the way up to their elderly years. So a woman goes through all sorts of stages in her life, right? Through motherhood, through giving birth, through through puberty and all that. One of the things that we have noticed in the market, and this is another change, not just in retail landscape, but through the cultural landscape, is that body positivity. And this thought of different bodies being represented, different races, different skin colors being represented. So we stand a lot for this. If you look at a lot of our campaigns, we will use models that are not even models. So for some of our catwalks, we've had girls walk who have never walked a catwalk before in their life. And now they're gonna walk a catwalk in their bras and panties. And this is what we stand for, right? A girl validating herself in any way, shape or form, in whatever she's most comfortable with. If some girls are not comfortable walking in bras and panties, they don't have to model it, and that's in their own right. But a girl who feels like she should, and she would like to take on that challenge, we have them walk, we give them that stage to walk. And they might start nervous, you know, you'll see it backstage, you know, girls are a bit nervous, and then we'll have a mix of professional models and a big mix of girls who've never modeled before. And backstage there's this like pep talk, and they're pumping each other up. And the girls who've never modeled before, they might start the catwalk and they're a bit nervous. We've had some girls trip. But the audience then, you know, they cheer them on. The team backstage are cheering them on. And then when they walk down this, get down to the T stage, you can just see that the confidence radiates. And I think that's what we stand for. We're not saying that our products will give this to you. This is a big part of you being in a comfortable space with yourself, in what you wear, in who you are, and validating yourself internally. So my strong belief is actually that you shouldn't have to see someone else do it to inspire yourself to do it. You should be able to inspire yourself, and we are trying to work towards that. So this comes out mostly in our campaigns, in our activities, and sometimes we internalize these campaigns to inspire our own corporate team internally, or our own frontline team, and then sometimes we do it for a public activity. Working with other women and listening to their stories to see how they've validated and inspired, become powerful themselves. And that level of confidence, I think, is the strongest kind of confidence you can get as a woman. So we are coming to a medium enterprise at this moment, and we are looking to plateau out. So we fought through the COVID years, which was kind of shocking to, I think, any retail brand to suddenly think, oh, all my front line will be closed and the cost structure is there. So we fought out that. We had a great year last year. Right now we have continued to grow our e-commerce, and we are also of a strong belief that the offline channels are here to stay across the world, not just in Malaysia where people like to go to shopping malls because there's free aircon and it's a nice space to walk around, right? So by the end of this year, we'll be opening another 5 new boutiques nationwide. Most of them are not in Klang Valley. So we have stores opening in Malacca, Terengganu, Kuching. And subsequently, what we'll be looking at in the next 5 to 10 years is to really take our Malaysian brand and grow it regionally. So at the moment we do merchandise into Singapore, Indonesia and Vietnam, but we'll be hoping to grow our wholesale division a bit bigger regionally and also overseas. So we actually also did our first shipment out to Maldives last week. So that'll be exciting to see your Malaysian brands move out. And I mean, as you know, all of us travel, a lot of us are seeing a lot more Malaysian brands going out, and it's a sense of pride as well that from a country like ours, we can bring our products out.
Exabytes. Grow digital.